And welcome back, folks, to more Shadows over Loathing. Last time we played, we got the... what is it? The Uncursed Compass. It has been uncursed, and now we've got a new job to do. Morning, Shabby. How you feeling? Yeah, fine, I guess. I've been having weird dreams. Well, like the one where you're driving a car, but you're in the back seat and can't reach any of the controls. I can't remember very clearly, but it's weirder than that. I really hate that one. Anyway, I found the next cursed thing. It's a hardcover book about Ye Big. And somewhere on the campus of the Seaside Institute of Technology in Porkham. Are you ready to go? I haven't even had my coffee yet. I'm sure you'll be able to find coffee when you get there. They've probably invented some kind of high-powered science coffee or something. All right. Do you have a map of the place? No, but it's a college campus. Can't be that hard to find your way around. College students do it all day. The bus to Porkham leaves from the usual stop. Good luck. How was the trip to the gas chamber? It's pretty good. Oh, I think Gabby wants to talk. What are you writing in that little notebook, Gabby? Tacticals, look. Gabby holds the notebook up. She's marked the page with a grid with little X's and O's and with arrows pointing this way and that. Gabby's been keeping tracks on which moves work best for a fight. Geez, you're getting good at this stuff. Maybe you should be the one giving fight orders. Haha. That's your job. Gabby's focusing on Gabby fight stuff and unconcerned with the bigger photograph. Let's write some lyrics. Need some help with the lyrics today, Tex? Surely do. Here's what I have in the second verse so far. My niece was stolen for her crimes. Arson, murder, and... bad times, bad rhymes, grease, dead goose, wire fraud. That's the complete list. Bad rhymes. You're the wordsmith. Let me jot that down real quick. Hey, how long is this song, Tex? Why, we're finished. We are? Let me read it back to you. Oh, someone stole my niece. I reckon it was the police. My niece was stolen for her crimes. Arson, murder, and bad rhymes. I love it. I think it's just terrible. But what some fellers think of as failure, I think of as steps. Steps to becoming a better and better artist, heck, a better person. So thank you, sir. Thank you kindly from the bottom of my heart for helping me become the better person today. Tex kisses you on both cheeks. You're welcome, Tex. Oh, we got an embarrassing whistle. Deals your Moxie physical damage and reduces target Moxie by 2. That sounds pretty good. Because we have Moxie 4 physical and bleeding. This deals 4 physical, reduces target Moxie by 2. That's pretty good. Do we have any upgrades though? Oh, we got a sharpening stone, so that's good. Let's sharpen our embarrassing whistle. And that's it. Reducing Moxie doesn't really help unless you have something that scales off it. Well, I mean, if they attack with Moxie, that's less damage for us. Oh yeah, the bakery. Bertram's Bakery. Hey, Bert. Hi, are you Bertram? I'm Chabby, friend of Charles. Why, heck, call me Bert. Pleased as punch to meet you, Chabby. Any friend of Charles is a friend of mine. In fact, I'll give you the friend discount. Wow, really? Sure, just assume that all my prices would be 10% higher if we weren't friends. Great, what's for sale? Some flour, some crusty rolls, burnt toast, frozen toast. Right. Hey, Chubby. Say, you wouldn't happen to have 150 pounds of sugar I could borrow, would you? Let me think. No. Well, shucks, if you do find 150 pounds of sugar lying around somewhere, let me know. Sure, I'll do that. Trench pants, Cola Wars rocket, sack, barbecue tongs. All right, nothing that we really need. Well, let's go see that one guy with the chess game. Oh, didn't take his turn. Check out the pet store. Oh, you see a building through a gap in the trees and pause to investigate. There is a large sign painted on the side of the building that says Quality Spirits. So presumably it's either a distillery or a ghost farm. Whatever it used to be, it's a boarded up wreck now. Now let's go check it out. A spooky looking lady is guarding the front of the old distillery. She glares at you as you approach, her eyes flashing blood red. Be gone from this place. You have no place here, no business here. Not really, no. I'm just the curious sort. How'd you make your eyes do that? Do what? I also like your not quite Romanian accent. Thank you. What's with what's with those huge vampire fangs though? Wait a minute. Are you a vampire? I feel like if I said no, you'd actually believe me. Well, not anymore. Okay then, yes, I am a vampire. Gosh. Leaves this place at once, or the consequences will be most dire. Ah, come on, don't be like that. What's eating you? If you do not leave, the question will be, what is eating you? And the answer will be, me! Haha, that was pretty good. Haha, yes, you really set me up for that one. Just fight her. We'll trick her. We'll bamboozle. Okay. Okay, I'll go. I have an appointment anyway. Oh, hey, do you have the time? I do not wear a watch, but She shades her eyes with one arm and looks up at the midday sun. Probably about 12:30. Ah! Her hair bursts into flames. With a screech, she turns into a bat, which is still on fire, and escapes into a hole on the side of the building. Oh, okay then. Yeah, weird, right? What's the deal with that? This door is locked with a government issue combination lock. Must be a prohibition thing. This is the hole that the guard fled through, squirmed through. Almost everything on this shelf is busted up trash, but there is one unsmashed crate of booze. Okay to be outside, but her hair wasn't? No, it's because the whole setup of the joke is she wasn't aware it was midday until we let her know by, you know, the watch thing. It's a classical joke. You guys don't get jokes anymore. Oh, hobo code. Where's it? Some hobo code is painted on the side of the barrel. Be careful not to drop your handkerchief in this barrel. You reach in the barrel to see if anyone ignored the advice. They did! +5 stench armor. Damn, that's crazy. There's a label on the vat that reads, Grandpa Joe's Extra Fancy Garlic Schnapps. Wow, maybe it wasn't the prohibition that put this place out of business. Well, it's full of vampires, so clearly we gotta vamp it up. We're gonna equip this handkerchief. You crank open the valve and dump about 12 gallons of pure distilled garlic juice on the floor. Wow, even with the stench protection, it's a nasal experience you won't soon forget. The vampires completely flip their collective shinolas. Some of them turn into bats and fight each other to be the first out the hole in the wall. Some turn into mist and shoot out the cracks in the ceiling. A couple of them just kick the front door until the lock breaks and run out of the place. After that, you hear several screams as they realize it's still daytime. Alrighty. Unfriendly vat, do not use. This drum is almost certainly empty. Bang on it. This sofa is soaking wet. One of the mist vampires must have been sitting on it. Achoo. The vampires left a crate of booze on the floor. A crate of gin. Hey, we can take it to the speakeasy. The mirror on this vanity has been broken, but the drawers still work. Amethyst earrings. Bacon stone earrings. Conductive ring. Orchestra strike also increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1. Oh, not too bad, actually. Got some vampire boots. Got some bloodle. It's a piping hot strudel filled with blood instead of, I don't know, raspberries or whatever strudels normally have in them. Increases your maximum HP by 5, makes you immune to bleeding. Damn. I would not eat a bloodle. A bloodle. Cosmetic wine. Vampires' metabolism won't process real wine, but vampires still want to look like cool wine people. That's true. That's what we would do. Ooh. Ooh. Are you spooked now, chat? What even is artillery, and why should you care about this one? It's terrible. Even the game is like, it's not the best. Somewhere nearby, you hear singing, a languid, sultry, wordless tune that makes your feet turn of their own accord and leads you off the path deeper into the forest. Your senses feel numbed, as though you're walking through a thick fog. It's getting difficult to, brain. Oh no. It's literally me, for real, for real. After a short time, you arrive at the edge of a small clearing. A pale woman in a long red dress is lounging on a rock, shaded by the branches overhead. She smiles when she sees you and reaches out her hand, gesturing for you to approach. Your feet start to shuffle forward. Succumb. As you stumble forward toward the pale woman, two vampires appear out of the nearby shadows, grinning toothily. You know as they do. Looks like you fell into a vambush. Oh, that's terrible. I love it. It's more Lucky humor, that's right. What are you gonna do about it? Add a sax to the soundtrack, which will damage all your enemies by 1 each round. The sax of violence. Oh, they're really adding a sax to the... Oh, that's really cool. That is really cool. Slap. Oh, what the hell healed them? Tends to heal itself. Misform for 1 physical damage. That's bad. 2 physical damage. That's bad. Why is it so bad? Orbulus will heal its allies for 6 HP. When it is defeated, it will heal everyone for 12. Alright, kill. Kill the orb. Oh, everyone, even us? Well, let's, what do you do? Healing 9 spooky damage. Well, let's heal. Wow. Get me! Get a vampire pitch pipe. Deals your moxie. Cosmetic wine. A bloodle. Sugar! With some rivets. Well, the pitch pipe we won't need. Fairy knives. That's a combat item, though. We got the rivets. Don't worry. Buy some batteries. We could get +1 to ranged attacks. Yeah, we can make it into a gun, but I feel like we should wait on that. Can we upgrade our sacks of violence? Oh, 2 damage per round? This music was obviously written by someone who read all about the bad honks and thought, the problem with those honks is that they were not bad enough. It's just awful. Sacks of violence has been upgraded. Speaking of bad honks, you really need to blow your nose. You can't find a tissue, so you use every single page of the book instead. Then, because the book is disgusting now, you throw it away. No! Oh, we got jazz hands now. Okay. Back to Greta. We'll wander just a bit. I feel like there's an area where... Oh. You happen upon a small rest stop type area just off the path with a rickety old picnic bench and a square brick bunker that is presumably a public toilet. Although a sign on the door says out of order and the sound of flies buzzing inside doesn't incline you towards testing that claim, there's also a me-operated blue cola cooler, which still has a couple of cans of soda in it. Although, judging by the rust, it doesn't look like it has actually cooled anything in a while. Can of blue cola. It's the patriotic thing to drink. Well, let's buy a soda. You see a faded billboard advertising some sort of crystal shop. Crystal Dreams, Valley Crystal Shop. There we go. There's an orb here. What are you doing there? The proprietress of this empty store has nothing to proprietary here. What do you sell here? What do you think? Nothing? You're dead right, aren't you? And that's funny, don't you think? Because you'd think that a crystal store next to a crystal mine would sell crystals, wouldn't you? Please, you're using too many italics. I can't focus. Let me tell you a little story about a young woman whose name is me. Oh, I love little stories. My parents wanted me to go straight into college, so that's what I did. But college girls, they're only thinking about one thing, getting a degree so they can work in a mine. I'm not like regular girls, guy. I want to sell the things that come out of a mine. Sure, gases and such. So I dropped out and moved across 13 states to the best crystal mine in the country. But when I arrived, the mine was out of business. And now, so am I. Before even I got started. So what are you still doing here? Well, I ain't selling crystals, so that's plan B, which is frowning. Oh. I missed why you wanted to sell crystals specifically. My name is Crystal, but that doesn't mean you have to sell crystals. Yeah, but it means I got fewer nouns to keep in my head. I mean, that's fair. Want me to check out the mine? Yeah, break off a couple of crystals. Yeah, and break me off a couple of crystals, you were thinking. Not asking you to clear out the whole mine, man, but just a few crystals. I can afford to send my whole sorority down there. I'll see what I can do. Yeah. I mean, we don't even have to be here. Oh, look at this. What's up, Gabby? Pointing at a patch of large purple mushrooms growing out of a rotting log. Look at these mushrooms, so fat and healthy. Oh yeah? I guess they do look, huh. Wow, you're really gonna eat all of those. Gabby is taking their secrets. Okay then. The door is comprehensively boarded shut. Pry it open. The crowbar makes short work of the long boards. An orb? Get out of here. Filing cabinet is newer than the rest of the furniture. Got some flip-flops. Flip-file flip-flops. There's nothing on this desk except a very old pink slip. The reason for termination is listed as shirking of elevator maintenance duties. Little radio is playing some big band music. Cabinet is securely locked. Well, another weird door. Is there anything else? Nope. It's the 1906 calendar. Desk with nothing on or in or under behind it. Huge disappointment, really. Empty birdcage. They must have run out of canaries. This version of the cabinet is unlocked. Unfortunately, this version of the cabinet is empty. There's a jacket hanging on the coat rack, which I guess makes it technically a jacket rack. There's a key in the pocket. Oh, well, cool. The cabinet is empty except for one can of elevator grease. Cool. Very specific elevator grease. It's an elevator that leads down to the main shaft. Give it a good greasing. A squirt here, a dollop there, and kapow! This thing will run like a charm for at least 22 years. Take it for a spin. The support beam is lousy with termites, so that's not good. This table is bare except for a note reading IOU 1 helmet. This cabinet is labeled dynamite storage, and it is extremely locked. A very large and oddly spherical rock. It has a hole drilled into it. Shine your flashlight into the hole. Your flashlight reveals sparkly colored crystals inside. It's a geode! Oh, hell yeah! This elevator has been remarkably well maintained. Nice work. Wait a minute. Is the pink slip still there? There's nothing on the desk except an old Employee of the Month award certificate. This award is made out to Herbert Gutchins, but for all anybody knows, that could be your name. Flash it to increase your maximum and current HP by your mysticality. Okay. Big crack in the wall. Massive cave-in. Actually, I suppose it's technically a mine-in. Oh man. Damn termites. But how do we deal with termites? What was that? Might have to go back to Crystal? Yeah, maybe. No, there's no keys. You see a familiar looking person heading towards you on the path. As they get nearer, you realize that the reason he looks so familiar is because he looks exactly like you. Again. Let's talk to him. Hi, are you a clone or is this a time paradox or what? Okay, so we're us, but earlier. Turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy. I agree. High five. He leans in for a kiss goodbye. No tongue now. Yeah, we wouldn't want to make this weird or anything. Smooch. You shoot him a sassy wink. Now you get to look forward to a second one. The important thing is that you're alive, and it doesn't matter that I forgot to send a canary down there first. Maybe an anteater at the pet store? No. We already have the anteater. Do I? I got the snake. Got the sparrow. I got big green. Don't all of them eat termites? Don't think so. Mushroom cave. I think Gabby's here. Oh, this huge writhing mass of fungus must be the reason they call this place Mushroom Mountain. All right. You ain't preparing anything there, buddy. So I guess this is an area where we grind experience. When are you going to learn how to play the sax? I mean, to be fair, when I had music classes in high school, that was the instrument I was playing. Saxophone. I hated it because I wanted to play the guitar like a cool guy. Yeah, we did talk about that. We sure did. When is past you gonna time travel to the present and stream live sax music on stream? Well, the problem with that would be, how would past me know that I'm a streamer? Rusty? The future version of yourself strolls up to you and hands you a fat wad of meat. You know it's the future version and not the past version because you don't remember this happening before. Here, take this meat. Technically, I should be repaying it to the future me, but that's me now, so you'll have to do. What? But what's the point of giving me meat if I have to give it back to me later? You'll be making meat much more easily later, so this won't seem like as much then. Just think of it as a no-interest loan. On the contrary, I'm very interested. He rolls his eyes at you. Sheesh. Future you is a jerk. Haha, yeah. Anyway, don't forget to pay you back or the universe will probably explode or something. Ow. Jeez. Oh yeah, we gotta use the grenades. Dubious grenades. Oh, they blew up in our face. You have chosen violence. Berry cake. To a fairy, this is a huge birthday cake. To you, it's a grisly reminder that you killed a fairy on its birthday. Oh no! Nice. You hear raised voices and sounds of a commotion nearby. You head in that direction to check it out. As you get nearer, the voices become clearer. Someone's yelling for help. You pick up the pace and soon find a small glade in the middle of the woods filled with odd little structures and large, beautifully colored butterflies. Something feels a bit off about the whole scene though, so instead of rushing in, you crouch in the bushes and creep around the perimeter looking for the source of yelling. One group of the butterflies is nearer to the bushes than the other. As you get closer to them, you can see that they have little human bodies. Ah, geez, it's more of these horrible little fairies. They seem to be giggling maniacally. Maniacally. Screw it, I can't read. I ain't think we ought to mess with them, Mike. They're creepy. Shut up, Jim. I ain't afraid of some weird butterflies. They sounded uncannily like regular-sized human voices. Weird. Are they mimics? Like parrots? Hey, get off of my ear, you little varmint. What the? My eye. Get it off me. Huh? Fairy lair. Hi, hello. What's up, Gabby? Gabby has things for you to go check up on. Is this related to the secret thing from before? Haha, maybe. Maybe the same secret, maybe a different one. Gabby is a mystery. Go ahead. Aha, the Gabbies are coming along nicely. So many of the Gabby. A new Gabby, growing up strong, big, beautiful. Hello, Gabby name is Gabby. Oh, hello, Gabby's name is Gabby also. Haha, what good dancing you have. Yes, Gabby is doing my best. Hi, hello, Gabby's name is Gabby. Oh, hello, Gabby's name is Gabby also. Learn to dance and fight. Haha, haha, thanks. A very strong Gabby, looking good. Yes, Gabby's doing my best. When are you going to clone yourself so you can stream 24/7? Soon, I hope. What happened to this Gabby? Oh, hello, Gabby's name is Gabby also. Yes, you are stronging up nice. Haha, thanks. So many good Gabbies you have met. They're coming along like swimming. Your heart is swollen with love and strength. All the Gabs. Okay, I think that's everyone. Okay, so when I talk to them, they're already... Okay. Oh, missed one. Someone on the south wall. You sure? Oh, you're right. I do believe we've talked to everyone. Gabby returns. Hi, Gabby. How was your secret thing? So good. What a good secret. So when do I get to know what this is all about? Haha, someday. Maybe someday soon. Pocket. What was that? It's a mess of twigs and sap is a fairy nest. Not a fairy knife. Or fairies. Ow. Reach inside? No. No point. We get 10 experience. Do you know how good 10 experience is? I don't think you know. Dubious grenade! That's right. I'm vibrating with nest-related excitement. Oh, it's full of rocks. Let's use our psychogeologist power. You extract all the useful compounds from the rocks. All right, cool, cool. There's a lot of fairies guarding that nest. Sugar! Slap. We're getting pretty strong here. Sugar. A friendship ring. This is your familiar's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 3. It's not too bad, actually. Would make Gabby pretty strong, but Gabby doesn't really need power. We are the ones who need power. Oh no! Not really necessary, but that's okay. The nest contains nothing but garbage and a mouse trap which snaps shut on your hand. You gained hand injury. God damn it! Secret chests are supposed to be good. Now watch us hit an area where we're gonna need like 5 muscle, but we won't be able to use it. Why do you stick your hand everywhere? But you don't do that? That's where the treasure lies. Maybe you can heal the injury? I don't know. You show those fairy who's the fairest of them all. It's me, I'm the fairest. Wow, this thing is horrible. This must be meant to scare humans away. Take it back to your room. Wait, seriously? You want to take this obviously evil, obviously extremely ugly statue back to your room? The room where you sleep? Yes. Oh no! Just looking at this thing makes you mad. Pretend to fight it. You duck and weave and bob and swat. Are you shadow boxing or the shadows boxing you? Plus 3 to melee weapon attacks. Damn, we don't use melee. It's a little tentacle, buddy. No, but the thing is, our skills give us Moxie ranged attack thing. Brain not working so good. We got plus 3 ranged weapon attacks. Oh, talking about ranged weapons. That'll heal our muscle problem. Hello, how's the grenade project coming? I threw all 6 of them and 3 of them blew up in my face. Oh, 3 out of 6 isn't too bad. I think I can still sell them. In exchange for your research, I'll give you a discount from now on. How much of a discount? 200 meat in total savings across all future purchases. Here you go. Seems less like a discount and more like a flat reward. I just don't like doing arithmetic. Okay. Sell some fairy cakes. We'll sell this fairy wand. Fairy dust we can keep. Fairy skull wand we can sell. This we can sell. Fairy wand. Fairy wand. Mushroom spear gone. Mushroom cap. This will buy a rocket. Just buying stuff, so if by chance the termites will like, it's always good to have options, right? So maybe the termites want to eat the frozen toast or something like that. It's one of those newfangled automatic toasting machines. Is this one of the newfangled automatic toasting machines? Yep, I knew it. It'll be a real time saver if it wasn't such a tricky contraption. Getting all the settings right is driving me crazy. You want a slice? I'll give you one for free because there's no guarantee of edibility. Sure. Hey there, Azura. How you doing? Bert puts a slice of bread into the machine and pushes down a lever. After a minute, a blackened shard of toast pops out. Sorry. I'm gonna have to twiddle the knobs some more. Yeah, well, today, I've got a neck strain and it's really annoying. Hey, Dan. Get back, baby! I am. Here's your cut of the profits. Found a case of vodka. Gotta be careful with this stuff. It might end up drinking you. Found a case of gin. This'll gin up some more business for sure. Oh boy. Let's have a vodka. Shot in the belly. How good is your toaster? Toaster? It's the two girls who met in the diner back in Poughkeepsie? Hey there, how was the road trip? Oh, hi. It was the cat's pajamas. Her OAO was all in a tizzy. And we mooched his egg crate, though. That old hay burner needed the constitutional. If my heavy would quit being such a dewdropper, I wouldn't have a yenny to drag a hoof with niftic cookies like that Oliver Twist that was making goo-goo eyes at my gams all night. That Zib was a four-flusher from hell to breakfast. If you hadn't been so spifficated on that panther sweat we were gargling, you would have rumbled that he was itching for your Mazuma more than your stilts. It figures, but he was a real peacheroony all the same. Listening to Zoomers talk. Ace in the hole, ace by the wall, a wall ace. These people are obviously on their third date and you shouldn't bother running into them. Lake's Bagels doesn't have a toaster. I have the what do you call it? It's like a mini oven. Just toast in there. Toaster oven, yeah. That's the one. Sorry, I don't know all the terms. You see your past self coming up the road towards you, and remember that 300 meat you owe you? Well, maybe you ought to pay that back so the paradox doesn't destroy causality or anything. You stroll up to yourself and hand him 300 meat. As expected, he's a bit puzzled by this. Here, take this meat, technically. I guess I should be repaying it to the future me, but that's me now, so you'll have to do. What's the point of giving me meat if I have to give it back later? You'll be making meat more easily later. On the contrary, actually, I am interested. You roll your eyes. God, what a cornball joke. You're frankly embarrassed to have made it. Yeah, that's right, an easy bake oven. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, we're gonna get into a van bush. Hit him with the sax of violence. No, my Moxie! Sugar! In a thickly overgrown and essentially sunless part of the woods, you happen across two large and burly vampires. They seem pretty ticked off and they're growling menacingly, shoving each other around and so forth. Some kind of spooky territory dispute, or maybe one of them drank a tourist that the other was saving for a special occasion. The nature of their argument is unclear. What is clear is that these guys are very strong. You better be pretty sure of yourself if you plan on doing something before they notice you. Break it up. Let's do it. All right, you knuckleheads, break it up. Step between the two vampires and shove them away from each other. What the? Hey! Don't give me none of your lip. We run a nice establishment here. You two want to fight, you can do it someplace else. Go on, get out of here. Two vampires shuffle away, muttering. One of them angrily throws his hat on the ground. Vampire skullcap. Then stay out. Oh, Sandwich Trial Museum. Nice. A faded sign by the side of the road reads, "History comes to life at the Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum." Beneath that, in a smaller print, it says, "But not in a spooky or dangerous way." The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692, and the village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come to explore the town and learn more. I'm interested. This house was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside to learn more. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop. For your convenience, why not take home a jar of sandwich cream that was the village chief's export besides witchcraft? Elderly woman smiles from behind the counter. This special piece of paper is for making rubbings of historical graves and such like that. It's a quest item. I'll buy it. I don't know what. Sandwich cream? Yeah, why not? This black cat is staring glumly at an empty dish labeled Hecate. Fill the dish. You fill the dish with thick cream and Hecate starts going to town on it. New cat unlocked! You can now pet Hecate to receive a boon. Pet. Hecate's boon. Hecate's blessing will protect you if anybody tries to burn you at the stake. Oh, nice. He's purring. Good thing we bought that sandwich cream. Huh? You guys said it was useless. Putnam House, which are partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. Security guard is keeping a close eye on things here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only two. Hi there. Welcome to the Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, dude. Sorry, sir. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Oh, guess that won't work. Everything in this house was destroyed by fire except for these two objects, which were found concealed inside a metal box. An antique ragdoll. This ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, or for some reason has the word boring embroidered across its front. Boring? Little plaque on the front of the plinth says witches frequently use special dolls called puppets to curse their enemies. This one apparently made to target a Miss or Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And in tiny text at the bottom of the plaque, the pins were not found on the puppet. They were added for demonstration purposes. Interesting. This appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam. So that confirms that. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Oh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can go around as being as mean as he wants to everyone just because he has a lot of money and lives in a big house and all. I should have used a stronger curse. It would have been worth the trouble. Okay, remember this. 6th of March, 1692. Remember it, chat. This trowel may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have any evidence of that, but it seems possible. This well, we actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Oh, neat. Damn, we going to town. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. The sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. The altar, where the town's witches perform their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains. Wouldn't it be funny if this was all just a big misunderstanding? Sandwich gazebo. Vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove that they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. This leads to a little cemetery behind the church. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves and check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those, right? Hobo code. Hollow tombstone, possible treasure. Oh. Nicholas Proctor. 1656 to 1886. What the heck? He lived to be 230 years old? Oh wait, we didn't. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. This chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. Were witch trials a thing in Canada? I don't know, actually. Couldn't say. This Aris appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line. Though due to the low resolution of the embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. Check the footnote. It has been pointed out to us that this Aris is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of Pas-de-Calais, department of northern France. Therefore, it is merely a sparkling tapestry. According to county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. Hot damn! There's no plaque on this table. It must have been always boring. You're not fond of this plant. Bada bing. Stairs to the 2.5 floor. These stairs just keep going up until they hit the wall. Seems like rich people just have weird taste. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to the servants, as it was felt by the Proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. It's messed up, man. Miss Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits, since while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. Mr. Proctor's bedroom, home to the county's most extensive collection of cravats. It's a bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor's spare room where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour and it's not part of the house. Wait, what? That's not even possible. Sandwich boasted the county's very first tripartite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it. It is very old. A more modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. Oh, all 3 doors go to the same place. Splash and water. Oh! We lose our hand injury. 1 toilet, 0 privacy. Push the toilet. So where's the quest? I don't know. You wander too much, there's too much sandbagging. Check out the hat. It only gives us 40% more meat. Well, that's it. Oh, amber. Now, how do we deal with the termites? We already went to the hardware store. There's nothing there. Didn't go back after you found the termites. Pretty sure it did. Red cola? Why not? Ah, you were right. Got any termite poison? I wish. Regulatory agency made me stop selling it a few years back because it was killing everybody who used it. So more of an everything poison then. Yeah, wicked good for termites though. Among them, you see a mason jar filled with an oily brown liquid. It has handwritten label called termite poison. 22 meat? I'll take it. You got item, Thermoblast termite spray. Find that you don't get any of that on your skin and don't breathe the fumes and don't pour it down any drains or rivers or otherwise let it get into the groundwater, and if the jar starts to melt, get it into a fresh jar right away. Rusty cola. So much time traveling. Sport beam is lousy with termites. Hose it down with chemicals. All right, let's get out of here. There's one of those fancy mining helmets on the table. Yeah. An extremely enthusiastic rat has chewed a hole in the solidly locked solid steel cabinet. You root around the cabinet and manage to find one stick of dynamite within arm's reach. You got one item, this 22-year-old stick of dynamite. This is a 22-year-old stick of dynamite. You're lucky you found this instead of a 44-year-old stick. They get really dangerous when they're that old. Stick the dynamite in. Light it up. You've seen some disappointing explosions in your life, but that one really failed to even make a dent in the cake. This rock must be made of tougher stuff than a relatively fresh stick of dynamite can handle. We gotta go back in time. 44-year-old stick of dynamite, just like Lucky for real, for real. Ha 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 ha. You don't want to see me. I'm very dangerous, very volatile. Oh. Oh, maybe put the dynamite in the crack? This tunnel saw how all the others were blocked off and caved into peer pressure. Bada bing. I think I know. Well, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with the class. No, we can't do that because the 22-year-old's in the future. Your future self turns up again, this time lugging an old wooden crate. Here, take these. These what? It's a case of antique bandages. They'll come in handy. I can't use them. I'll have to keep them so I can foist them off on another me and to close the loop. You're just sticking me with another pointless errand that I'll have to do later. No, dummy. You use these ones, then ask Charles Wallace for the crate of old bandages that Murray left in the storeroom. But you didn't get them from yourself like I'm doing now? No, I used those. Look, just take them. Jeez, you got a lot to learn about causality. Okay. What are we gonna do with antique bandages? How much do you know about causality? Not much, to be honest. Each action has a reaction. Oh, rotten log. Grab a handful of fungus. Grab a large mushroom with both hands and pluck it off the log. It blinks 2 little beady eyes at you and waves 2 little arms in a thoroughly upset manner. When you drop it to the ground, a second mushroom stands up and makes angry noises. Then, as you start to back away, you hear a sort of a harumph noise behind you and turn to see a third, much larger mushroom cracking its knuckles. Run away! Fortunately, these mushrooms are not fast enough to stop you from beating a hasty retreat. I mean, they're mushrooms. A fast mushroom would be really unexpected and terrifying. Junkyard explosives. Okay. Do we know of junkyard explosives, though? I don't think we do. No explosives here, boss. They don't make these things like they used to, probably because it turned out that they're like 75% poison. Nice. Track down the guy? I doubt it. Huge spider. Dodge. Several mob goons step out of the woods and block your path. Hold it right there, pal. This is a toll road. Toll road? It's barely a road at all. Yeah, so we won't charge it too much. Haha. How much? How much? It's 30 meat, or if you prefer, we also have a non-payment plan. A non-payment plan? Yeah, if you don't pay, we plan to beat the hell out of you. Let's haggle. Look, I'll tell you what. How about I give you 20 meat and we'll call it even? That's not even as much as I asked for. How is that even? Well, if you beat me up, you don't get any meat at all. So on average, you're getting a half of what you asked for. You're only getting half of what you asked for. I'm offering you 2/3. That's a much better deal. I changed my mind. Let's fight. Man, this mushroom man. Okay, these guys ain't messing around here. Summon a tentacle. Get him, tentacle. My knees. I need those. My tentacle. These goons are pretty rough. I'll tell you what. Let's cha-cha. It's over. Well, we gotta do something with the dynamite. Can't we just leave it there? Oh, I got an idea. Actually, it's Tarthar's idea. We're gonna put the dynamite there, but we're gonna leave. We're not gonna light it. Everyone mocked Tarthar, yet he was right. He was right all along. It's an extremely old stick of dynamite in a hole in this thing. It's practically squirting nitroglycerin. We did it! Go back in the past and VIP Tarthar. It's too late. The crystal is open. How's that mine of mine? Break off anything expensive? Yes, in fact. It did. Well, that's just great. Hang on a minute. She leaves and comes back an hour later with 2 big armloads of crystals. Just give me a couple of hours and I'll give you a fully functional crystal shop. What should I do in the meantime? Got some old magazines here somewhere. Oh yeah, here they are. Read magazines for a couple of hours. You spend a while reading. It's mostly op-ed pieces about political scandals about 20 years ago, but you managed to learn a thing or two. Crystal eventually taps you on the shoulder. All set now. I don't suppose you want to make a purchase. You know, this magazine is fascinating. Say, did you hear about those sketchy land grants up in Oregon? I remember my grandparents talking about it. Boy, that Mitchell, what a sneaky snake. Yeah, anyway, I got you a little something to say thanks. When I was going through the crystals, I found a small one that I can't really sell for very much, and I just thought of you. Thanks. What do you have in stock? Crystal orb. Golden crystal orb. Heal yourself for twice your mysticality. Damn, that's crazy. Hot armor, sleaze armor, stench armor, spooky armor, cold armor. These are all pretty good because if we ever run into something where we need a, not the sleaze armor because we already got the, or was it stench armor? So we'll buy one of each. This is not too bad though. Or this. Heal yourself twice your mysticality. Let's heal some, let's sell some, garbage. Again. Creepy forest fetish? We'll keep that. Okay, we can sell the grease guns. Did you see a pointy bit of metal with a wooden handle? That's an owl, folks. Get out of here. Crystal smile is reflected in the merchandise. Oh, look at that. So many crystals. Do you want to make like a crystal and clear out? Yeah, I guess. Now we got to do something before we do time paradox. Ask about the bandages. Did Murray leave a crate of antique bandages in the back somewhere? Yep. Say, how did you know that? It's a long story. Actually, it's a pretty short story, but it's one that makes me sound insane. Can I have them? Sure thing. Thanks, Charles. Do you have any illegal booze? I just so happens that I do. Would you like some of it? Yes, please. Charles produces a crate of booze from under his desk and hands it to you with a wink. Purely for medicinal purposes, of course. Of course. Hey, Dad. We got some rum. A little bit of island nectar, eh? Wait. So I'd love to drink, but I better rum. Alright, let's go to somewhere else. To the campus. Chapter 3. finite hallway. All right, let's go to theoretical topology lab number 1. Oh no, you don't have time to poke around in weird labs. As you enter the library, an elderly man, presumably the librarian, waves you over to his desk. Hello, I'm afraid I don't recognize you. Are you a student here? Oh no, I'm just looking for a book. I'm sorry, the Institute's library is only for students, alumni, and the faculty. It's really important that I see this book, though. I do wish I could help you, but rules are rules. You'll have to inquire at the admissions office first. Shoot. Our founder, Junius Fitzgerald Technology. Little plaque underneath the photo says Lucian P. Wormwood, Dean of Students. This is either the admissions clerk or someone the admissions clerk pays to keep their seat warm. Hello! How can I help you? Hi, the librarian said I need to be a student to use the library, so I guess I'm here to take the most absurdly roundabout route to my goals possible. The hell was that? Ah, well, you'll be interested in the accelerated course then. Our usual undergraduate degree is a 4-year program, but the accelerated course only takes 3. 3 years is still kind of more. 3 years is still kind of more than I was hoping. 3 hours. 3 hours. Oh, okay, great. How much will it cost? Are you from this area? Yeah, Poughkeepsie originally, but I'm living in Ocean City. Well, you're in luck. What with the accelerated course being discounted, plus a further discount for local education incentives, plus a further discount for the fact that we're in the middle of a break and the facilities would be otherwise idle, tuition will be 100 meet. Wow, that sounds really reasonable. We also have some leftover grant money for low-income students this fiscal year if you need assistance. The grand total would be, well, it would come to free. I will totally take you up on that. Great. Sign here and we'll get you all set up. What would you like to take as your major? That's a big decision. Well, since we're on break and a lot of teachers are out of town, it's actually not all that big. The 3 options available are botany, robotectronics, or chemicals. Ooh. What do we choose? Botany is combat, robotectronics is logic, chemicals is difficult puzzle. Chemicals. Next, choose a minor, which can be geology, meta-acoustics, or astronomy, combat, puzzle, sillier puzzle. Astronomy. I love to graze on Great Grub. You're thinking of gastronomy. Oh well, I'd like to raise on Reet Rub too. Astronomy's fine. Finally, you get 1 elective: spiders, culinary science, or phys ed. Combat, stat challenges, or management. Astronomy was last stream. Management? Okay. You know what they say, PE for ME. No one says. Oh, that got me good. Fair. The clerk makes a few notes and gathers some papers. Great, that's everything. Here's your transcript sheet. In order to graduate, you'll need to get each of your 3 instructors to sign that after you pass their class. Where do I get started? Here's a map to get you around campus. And here's your student ID. Don't lose that. That's how Athena identifies you. Who's Athena? Athena is our campus security. It's an acronym for Ask the New Electronic Doorway Security System for Access. Never let the guy who builds a thing pick the name. Anyways, welcome to Seaside Institute of Technology. Just in time too. My lunch break starts right now. He stands up from her desk and leaves with a wave. Thanks. The admissions clerk is out to lunch. A little sign on her desk says back in March. The dumbest. I swear, this game. These fronds look very educated. Is that a monster? A dangerous looking kinetic sculpture. Oh, gift shot. Sit. Oh, orb. Loves it. Replica SIT class ring. Oh, 5 extra XP from fights. That's the grinding ring right there. +1 to Moxie, +1 to Mysticality, +1 to Muscle. Hang it on your wall. I'm gonna buy the mug. I'm gonna buy the pennant. All that. All that. Sell that. Keep that. Spider venom. Sell that. Always keep 1 at least. Maintenance overalls. Sold. Hard candy sold. Fairy knives. Don't really need that. Fairy dust. We'll sell 3. Cosmetic wine. Sell 2. Bloodle. Sell 2. Keep those. Vampire cap. I'll keep that. Trash soaked pants. I'll keep that. Spider leg wand. Get rid of that. Get the ring. And then we'll come back later. Infinite hallway. This hallway stretches as far as you can see. To infinity, though? Surely not. Let's find out. Restroom. Steam-powered toilet. You don't see why. You don't see these very often, and it's not hard to imagine why. Physics. Unfortunately, the water pressure here is 1 divided by infinity. Damn. Do you think it goes to infinity? You know what? I'm not gonna test it out. I'll let you, chat, test that out in your own time. Now we're here. Oh. Walking down a hallway in SIT's math department, you pass a chalkboard with a bunch of complicated math scribbled on it, with a circle drawn around that, and the note, "Do not erase." Feeling waggish and rebellious, you erase the circle. You erase just the circle. Unfortunately, it turns out the circle was keeping the math on the chalkboard, and it flies off to attack you. What? Math? My only weakness. Get out of here, prime numbers. Get out of here, fractions. You won. Up yours, math. Oh, a Mobius cookie. Sugar. Oh, we can go do the astronomy class. That's the silly puzzle. We gotta go do the chemical puzzle. This must be symbolic of something, probably bats. With a not exactly audible hiss, several of the strange bar-shaped shadows you saw at the fridge factory slided into view from nowhere. They arrange themselves into a circle and orbit around a central point, which opens like an eye, revealing a diamond-shaped prism of a black shadow. Man, are there any of the geometry professors around? They would really want to see this. Fight the shapes. Ow. Ow. They ate my AB. No, that's not right. Let's use a battery. Lick the battery. Okay, these guys want to kill me. That is loud. What the hell? Was it always this loud? You won. Take your non-Euclidean bullcrap elsewhere, bozos. Oh, it's gonna be math jokes this whole time. Welcome to the SIT's chemical department. You may be interested to know that this entire building is made of solid copper, which the Federal Treasury donated to SIT because they couldn't think of a use for it. Whoa, we got so much XP. Plus one to AP. Generation would be pretty good. Or check out the books. We could upgrade Soothing Flute. or upgrade Orchestra Strike, which is free damage. Soothing Flute would give us 2 additional HP. Are you ready to stop laughing? Study the charts of I'm serious fingerings. If you do, Soothing Flute will heal an additional 2 HP. Let's do it. I'm going to describe this as dryly as possible because you clearly don't deserve jokes anymore. You study the charts and improve your skill. You discard the book in a non-humorous way. Damn. He's just like me, for real, for real. Okay, and then we go AP. This perfect sphere is carved from Mother Nature's favorite chemical, the rock. A bronze statue. The plaque reads, in honor of Dr. Ambrose Adams, founder of the chemical department. The sign says, leave a chemical, take a chemical. Make a swap. Let's get some Hematic Ichor, and we'll drop some grit. Yeah. We'll get some Eldritch Mists. We'll drop some Shellac. No, that's all I want. Make some potions. Miscellaneous chemicals. Oh, we can make Plasmatic Elixir, which gives us 10 max HP. Eh, why not? Stop making potions. Only 88 of the boxes on this chart have been filled in. Talk to Athena. Athena, can I go in? Student ID. Chabe, Vaughn, New York. Identified. Access to this doorway is limited to students and faculty in the chemicals department. That's me. Authorization verified. Access granted. Thanks. Wait, is he a goblin? The professor is checking over some really complicated looking chemical formulas. Formulae? Oh, hello. How can Professor Gilbert do helping you? Is it formulas or formulae? Formulae! Was that the only question to having? Oh no, I'm also supposed to be taking class here. Oh, good, good, yes. Very exciting with the new student to having so much chemicals. Will Professor Gilbert to teaching you? Why would it not be a goblin? Yeah, obviously. Dr. Nelbog. Where do I start? The professor digs around in a box under his desk and pulls out a large lump of yellow crystals. Here, to looking at it, to knowing which element that is. Are you? Lemonite? Haha, that's not even a thing. To guessing won't even near getting you. That's sulfur. Shucks. Sulfur is diamagnetic. Orthorhombic crystals to being. Also multivalent and an elemental macronutrient. Should I be writing this down? Here, an experiment to doing with it. A chunk of sulfur, an experiment to throwing it in the river and coming back with telling me the observation. Okay, gotta go to the river bridge. You wander in an empty classroom and find a blackboard covered with complex physics equations. Oh no, we don't have the Moxie. Our stats suck. Oh, wooga. Actually, since it's a new day, might as well eat, right? Increase your muscle by 1. You shove the entire loaf into your mouth, then you do 3 sets of 20 reps of jaw clenches. You gain an effect, iron pumped. No pain, no gain, bro. Cosmetic wine. You drink the false wine, it doesn't taste like anything at all, which makes it difficult to produce a set of pretentious tasting notes. I'll still manage. There's a fishing rod leaning against the railing. Maybe it was left here because there was something wrong with it. Cursed fishing rod. Okay. Drop the sulfur. You drop the sulfur and watch carefully. The yellow lump hits the surface of the water with a plop and sinks. Nothing else seems to happen. Noted. That's it. Well, there's water here and you have a fishing rod. Surely these things can be used together. Oh, got some grit. Fish in a sack. Shadow wine. Oh, damn. You wind up in a spooky dark hallway in one of SIT's lecture buildings. There's not anything sinister about it, it's just dark and spooky because a couple of the lights have burnt out and nobody's been around to change the bulbs yet. Probably because it's kind of dark and spooky in here. Oh wait, it just got a little sinister actually because a weird pale bald guy with a goatee has skulked out of the shadows and is waggling his fingers at you. Look into my eyes. You are growing sleepy. Hey, are you trying to hypnotize me? Yes. Resist and attack him. Need this. Jeez. They hit like trucks. You gain an item, Polo Diavola. I got 2 of them. You won! Guess that vampire should have tried to teach his grandmother to suck eggs. Hi, hello. To going your experiment, how is it? I dropped the sulfur in the river. Yes, good, and what did it? Well, not much really. It got wet and it sank. Haha, yes! Sulfur has density about twice as much of water and non-reactive to being with normal circumstance. They look in the box again and pull out a lump of metal with a structure of weird spiraling squares and iridescent rainbow sheen. How about that? To knowing what this are you? Is it Bisquick, Bibsmoth, or Bibsmith? Bismuth? No, that's not in the answers. I'm gonna go with Bibsquick. Close! Bismuth! Ah, right. This one is rhombohedral. This one is rhombohedral structure of crystals and is the most diamagnetic of all to being. Also, it is very much less of poisonous than the other ones like it. It is very pretty. That colors from thickness variation in the oxide layer being. Here, go in the river to putting it. All right. So we're going to throw more junk in the water. On your way across campus, you get the nod from a disheveled rail rider with a grossly swollen bindle. Howdy, you buying? I don't know, what do you sell? Wares and such? Let's see what you have. Good to hear, good to hear. Now hop on and follow me. Name's Ovid. Name's Ovid, by the way. Ovid Lobdell, huh? Where's my wares, you wondering? It's all at the store, pal. I don't carry my inventory on my back like some cargo ant. So you coming or not? What's in the bindle then? With the wink, he gingerly unwraps the bindle. As soon as the rope is loosened, a massive gust of wind roars out and propels the hobo in a parabolic arc to his destination. Huh. Might have been fun to do that. Well, keep going. It's a freaking game. Alright, let's just dump this in the water. You drop the bismuth into the water, into the river. It goes kaplunk and sinks quite rapidly. Okay then. That's it. Okay. Why not? I don't know about dumping all this stuff in the river though. Awooga. As you're walking down a hallway in one of SIT's many and various science buildings, a lab door suddenly bursts open and a wild-eyed lab-coated man runs out with two large fizzing test tubes in his hands. Refuse my tenure, will they? Those fools, I'll destroy them all. Don't try to stop me. Stop you from doing what exactly? I've created the perfect monster formula. All I have to do is mix these two chemicals, and an unstoppable legion of beasts will devour this entire building and everyone in it. Fast talk him. Say, that sounds like it might have some real valuable military applications. Listen, buddy, don't waste the monster juice. Huh? You think I could sell this? It just so happens I'm a recruiter for the government's Special Projects Bureau. Here's my card. You pull out a random business card out of your pocket and put it back before the scientists can see what's written on it. Just put a couple of corks in those tubes and sign this blank piece of paper and I'll see what the budget boys think. You could be a millionaire by the end of the week, Doc. The scientist eagerly hands over the test tubes and you stroll off with a salute. Once you're outside, you find a sewer grate to toss them down. That's probably fine. Yeah. This game is a little silly. Hi, hello, to going your experiment. How is it? I dropped the bismuth into the river. Yes, and? Well, it sank faster than the sulfur. Correct, bismuth nearly to sulfur 5 times the density to having. Anything other? Not that I've noticed. Yes, bismuth only when very hot in water to reacting. Good job, thanks. Professor Gilbert looks into the box again, and this time holds up a lump of silvery gray metal. That's, not to worrying. Professor Gilbert, not to guessing you this one. Practically everything's a silvery gray metal to being. Whew. This to being magnesium. The other ones, unlike this, paramagnetic A1 with hexagonal crystals close packed. Also, there is so much of it. 13% of this whole planet is that to making of. Huh? Now you have it. This goes in the river too. Yes, yes, to watching closely. Why? This book must be pretty ancient. The pages are made of vellum. The book is titled A Complete and Practical Guide to the Various Alchemical Substances. Wait, substance? Substance? And their properties for the youth of the students in the classroom setting. Unfortunately, the pages are so old and stiff that you can't turn them. Well, shucks. All right. Well, what I think we'll do is we're going to call it there for tonight. It's already getting late. So, it's a long S, you Philistine. Sorry. I thought it was an F. So on that, we're going to call it there for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. And have a good night.